In the mid-1970s, a serial offender known as the Golden State Killer began committing a series of burglaries and sexual assaults in Sacramento, California. He targeted women who lived alone or with children, and he was known for his meticulous planning and his ability to evade detection. Over the years, the Golden State Killer's crimes grew more violent. In 1978, he murdered a couple in their home in Goleta, California, and in 1981, he killed a couple in their home in Ventura, California. Despite the efforts of multiple law enforcement agencies, he remained at large, and his crimes continued to haunt the communities he targeted. It wasn't until the early 2000s that advances in DNA technology began to provide new leads in the case. In 2018, law enforcement officials announced that they had used DNA evidence to identify a suspect named Joseph James DeAngelo, a former police officer who had been living in the Sacramento area. DeAngelo was arrested and charged with multiple counts of murder, kidnapping, and rape. In court, he admitted to committing 13 murders and numerous other crimes. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The case of the Golden State Killer was one of the most complex and high-profile investigations in American history, and it demonstrated the power of forensic science and the persistence of law enforcement officials in solving cold cases. For the victims and their families, many of whom had waited for decades for justice, the arrest and conviction of Joseph James DeAngelo brought closure and a sense of peace at last.